But yeah, so game two's finished 1-1. Big comeback for Anchored in that game, being down a bunch of breaks early, and I don't know how many breaks Tyler and Drucker had mid game, maybe one, but holding our way back, getting some defensive plays, and maybe such some not even great serves necessarily, but just some poor sets and just mistakes off Big Short's end. Um, but yeah, I mean, we'll take the result. We're going to game three, and just kind of how it felt the whole time it was going to go. So we're just going to get right into it. This game, as you can see from YouTube timestamp, was a longer one. And if you know who won and you just want to see how it all unwrapped if you haven't watched the game, join on board. If you don't know who won, it's a quality game three, and that's why I picked the series to break down here. Good cut serve there, a good lefty. Oh, just on the other side of the net, and typical point, almost a defensive play, but did just enough, I guess. Ant with the backhand, definitely a pocket. Yep, Tyler catches. But we got 1-0 already, anchored to start game three. Looks like we won the rock, paper, scissors battle. Oh, little pocket, but Ant sold out for getting a good hit, getting the hard hit. Yeah, that's a pocket there. Everyone knows it. Certainly close, but Drucker's just checking. Game three, go to the observer. You never know. If there's any question, I don't find it insulting to ask the observer. Sometimes when you're closer to the net, you have a different view. Oh, that's a great serve. Oh, are we going side pocket on that? All right. Drucker also says came. Yeah, I could see that a little bit watching it second time. I was gonna say height wise, it looked fine, but if Drucker's given it, if there's really not too big of a question about it, I'll take his word for it. We got 2-1, a little bit of a cut action. Oh, great up by Ant. Set okay. Ant leaves it high and behind the back. That was that was a pretty good one there. We'll rewatch that one. Nothing nothing tremendous, but see it again. Pretty good set. Just a great up. Okay set. Ant leaves it a little high, especially when you're versing Druck. And the point kind of ends with Tyler running, maybe not turning his body or concentrating enough on the set. Sun can be in his eyes, different reasons, but whatever happens, Druck goes for the cheeky finish and didn't go his way. So we got 3-1 early. We're not used to these leads right now. Oof. Go for the hand block there. I think I got a little hand block hungry after I got that one on Druck early. Not early, but in game two midway. Good serve. Honestly, I have watched this on film, and from this angle, I still am not positive what happened. Might have a biased view. Kind of looks like it came off the rim, but it's so fast of what happened. If it doesn't look purely clean, even after watching it a couple times, it's probably bad, and probably in real time, it's hard to call it good. um, so we'll see what David and Sean call here. They both had pretty good views. Whether, I mean, it's hard to make the call or not, and I could see why they're taking their time here. But if they neither of them are sure they saw it good, they're pretty confident that it didn't. Tyler has no idea what happened either; just knew it was close. So we got 3-2. Did we just rotate? Oh, Tyler just served, so now we got 4-2. Yep, 4-2 anchored. Goes to the backhand, a little back pocket action. Having the ball boys when you get later in these tournaments is great. Might sound lazy, but the extra bending down, running around. You talk to other spike ballers, maybe it's because I'm not in full shape, but oh, what a set! What a hit deep! This is a fun point. Oh, Drucker just doesn't get it close. I mean, back this up. This is a good serve by Drucker. Poor receive by myself. Um, but Anthony's set here is tremendous, and it's tough to tell from here. But it was actually a great hit by me to get it away from my face and to hit it with a part of my hand that I could generate some topspin to push it as far as I can away. Um, so I remember being very pleased with, even though I mean the set was great for what the return was. Um, Definitely very missable and definitely very easy to hit that type of shot that's coming at my chest, at my face, and back pocket it straight up, and basically give them a pretty simple 1, 2, 3. So let's watch it one more time. I mean, it's right at my hand. That's Tyler with a good dig, and Druck just doesn't put it close enough. So we sneak away with another hold there, and sometimes that's all it takes is getting a couple lucky holds. They've made a couple plays early in this game that we got some points. And now it's 5-3, even though they've played quite well. Pretty good defensive positioning. I don't get a hand. Anthony misses the body, and Druck shoots the gap on that one. We got 4-5. Tyler serving. Pockets it up. Might have been up. Yeah. Anything that's anything you're pretty confident is a pocket, even if it's, could be seen as a weak one to not play. Game 3, not many people are playing it. You're gonna take every little point you can get, try to get through, get the win. And second serve drops. Oh, there's that same one. Oh, but Druck gets it up, and he touches it. I'm not getting there, but that was that same one. We, I think it's because one, we know Tyler looks like he's gonna take the hit off, and gets his left hand. I said him lefty, but Druck with a nice read, not too fast of a lefty, and that's a big hold for them after a couple points that didn't go their way. That's a good serve, but it must have clipped rim. That's super low. Hey, Kale. Walking across the screen. And, yeah, his drops just aren't hitting, because when they're hitting, he's one of the best servers in the game. There are a few people that can single-handedly take over any type of pro game with their serves. And, I mean, you got CS Boisterous. I try to go for a hand block, get caught up coming with it up. But yeah, anyone on CS Boisterous. I mean, after that, maybe Dylan. I mean, but Drucker can really take over a game. His partner does. Oh, what a hand by Druck. What a put away. Oh no, Ant gets there. I'm looking, the set. Not going to make it to the net. And Ant doesn't put it on, but let's rewind that one back. That's a quality point. So Druck does a good job going behind, letting Tyler face the net the whole way. Great hand, great set. Pockets it up a little bit. Ant, who doesn't run a lot down, gets there. Just not good. I mean, an adequate set, but not good enough for the effort that was put in there. So I believe that ties up the game. I want to say it's 7s. I don't know if Ant just served. Maybe it's 6-6. Oh, what an on. Druck gets there, but he's not going to get there enough. This is the type of receive that gets Tyler frustrated. He pushes on me, hits my shoulder. I let it hit, and I get it deep, and we somehow squeak away with this point after a great serve. And Druck goes down hard. He's going to stay down for a minute. We could fast forward through this. Helps him up. But that's another squeaky hold by Anchored to stay ahead in this game. I believe 7-6. The fake goes for it. Tie. I had a guess. He does a nice push. You're not going to get many of those up unless you guess one side or the other. He's not going to hit the middle of the net. believe sevens, but we'll see if we rotate. Oh my. that's that's another squeaky hold, and Drucker can't believe it. He puts on one heck of a serve, hits Ant. I set it with my hand 4 inches off the ground, and that's a point. That's a point. Maybe we had just rotated. But we're up the break. I believe it's 9-8, but we'll see. It's either 8-7 or 9-8. First serve with the miss here. Just generic second serve. Oh, Ant gets a touch. We read it pretty well. I mean, we get right in the right slice of the pie for where the ball's coming at. And sometimes it just doesn't go upwards. Here we go. We're all tied up. I believe it's 9s. And there's a little pocket. I changed my hat. Yeah, the sun was definitely a factor if I remember now, because now I'm changing my hat to go frontwards so that the sun's not in my eyes. I give a nice little pull. Fool the defense a little bit. We're still up. Let's see if I think it's 10-9. If we rotate here, it'll be 10s for sure, or 11-9. I'll give myself a shot at the point. Good serve. Good receive as well. Oh, what a body up. And the lefty put away. That's a tremendous point. I also know it was a good point because guy in the yellow in the background puts his hands on his head, and that's when you know it was a pretty good play. Great body up by Ant, throwing his whole body in front of it. Good set by myself, and what a put away. That's, I'd like to say that's pretty stereotypical me and Anthony type of play right there. He served there. If we're taking the point, I must have been on the other side. Yep, I believe it's 11-9. We just rotated. Goes with another backhand. Plays it smartly and puts it away. So now it's 11-10. I mean, after where we were in game 2, feeling okay. Getting a couple holds that might not have gone our way. That's just how it's played. But you never feel too comfortable when you have 2 of the best servers in the world coming at you. Got 12-10 anchored. Pretty good push serve, and we get a break. Big time break. Not a tricky serve. Druck's got his hands on his knees, maybe feeling the heat a little bit. That's just not a great receive in general. But yeah, 13-10. We'll take the ace points where we can get it, especially when it comes from myself. Not the biggest one from the serving area. And double fault there. Got 11-13 with Tyler. That's a good serve. Might have came off the side. Yep, looks like a little bit of a side pocket. Everyone knows it. All right, 14-11 on the rotate. I wish we could do a little bit better on the somehow communicating, because the observers often know what's going on, what the calls the players are making, but fans sometimes have difficulty keeping track of, like, oh, why'd they take that point? Why are they redoing it? I don't know what the answer to that could be, rather than, oh, I go for the little bit of a hand up or a hand block, roll through, Ant takes away the push. Takes away the pull. I'm trying to take away the push there and just guess the height of that shot wrong. But you gotta put yourself in the right spot, give yourself a chance at that. 2-4. Yeah, we gotta try to figure out a way so that fans, maybe it's, I know sounds weird, but I know at tennis they have little earpieces where it's a great push. Druck knows it. That's such a good push by Anthony there. Yep. I mean, he's Druck's not in a bad spot there. If he goes for the push, Ant has a really easy right through the middle of the net. That's just a really good shot. Guessed wrong. But yeah, tennis has little earpieces where you could put the radio and hear the announcers as they're going, and the announcers will give you a play-by-play. I don't know if that's the answer, but some type of thing that the crowd can keep up, because the further away you are from the net, the harder it is for you to know exactly what's happening. And that's why it's difficult just as a spectator type sport. You're never going to have a football stadium arena because you can't view the game from that far. Beach volleyball, tennis, those are all super realistic size places for a future spikeball type. I get beat on the push here. Really mad at myself. I know he's going with the push. I show my whole body. Just can't get up with my left hand. Given a weak breakaway, and that's doesn't damage the confidence, but it's definitely a reason later in the day if you do lose the match to give yourself, can't give away the easy points, make them earn it. Good backhand, good touch by Druck. Oh, so good. Two big breaks in a row. See what happened exactly here. I give a pretty good set, maybe a little far away for Ant, but I mean, Druck's right in the right spot for his backhand pull there. Ant knows it, throws his hands up, says, maybe I could have done better, but that's a great play. All right, but that's 15s or 16s? I want to say it's 15s. I think we just rotated. Give a little flick. Not easy, but I get away with it there to keep up the mini break. But as I was saying, with some kind of figure it out. Good backhand by Ant. Druck is so good at that. It is so hard to hit that far off the net with power. He just ropes it. Absolutely ropes it. But yeah, I don't know what the answer is, because pro players, or even Premier Advanced, if you know the game, you don't even have to have a high division, just a high IQ of the game. You know what's going on. You know what you're watching. Good drop by Drucker there. Lefty gets his body in the right way, hits the wrong side of him. You know what's going on, but a lot of it's easy to figure out some games as a new spectator to it. And the whole 1, 2, 3 and watching it at an intermediate or maybe advanced level, you can understand what's going on. That hits rim. We'll give it to the observers, I think, though. Looks like it clipped from this angle. That's probably what they say, but you never know. I wasn't sure in the moment. Yep, rim. But we got to figure out a way to help people within the game know what's going on. It's not televised yet. If you're live streaming, the announcers will help you, because often their experience can help. But if you're watching in person, there's not a real way, unless you're close enough to hear the players talking and discussing, or what's going on, to see what the score is, to see what the calls are. So that's a way I think this year we're going to really do a better job to get, as a spectator, in-person sport, as well as when people are clicking in to stream and see what's going on live at a tournament. That it's going to be a good way to do it. It looks like we're up. I just talked through a lot, but I think we just rotated to 8-7. We're still up the mini break for sure. Ant double faults there. I think it's 18s. But even right now, I mean, this is just a camera recording, so I can't blame the score. But it's a great thing we rotate every 5 points. That helps, rather than it used to be every 11. I leave it too close to him. Pockets. Another bad diving set by myself. But that's a great receive. If you see there, I mean, I leave it too close to Ant. Druck's in the right position to be a little bit further off the net than Tyler to make a play. Gets it off his body. Ty with a pretty good set. Hits off Anthony on the pocket. Deep hit. Druck knows that's a big break late in a game 3. Believe they're up 19-18 now. Yep, definitely a pocket. Oof, quality kick. Well done, Ty. Oh, that's close. That's real close. Yep. Definitely get you nervous when you're in person there. At 19-18, to break, to be up the full, to win it. That's not a comfortable second serve to receive and call pocket there. I'd rather, if I get a good touch on that, I'm probably playing it. Definitely not worth trying to call it unless you get beaten by it. We got 19s, I think. Second serve. Looks pockety, but they play it. Somehow gets through everybody. Ant saying, did someone touch the net? Maybe it clipped. How did it get through us? I guess it went under Ant's arm. Getting pitted. Here we go. Tyler serving for the win here. Pocketed. Ant says maybe. And that's not going to be the way that we're going to go out. Me going on 2 from that deep. And rims it. There we go. They're now in extras. Game 3. A viewer's dream. Because it's really easy to keep track of the score. And the excitement level is as high as it gets. Ant with a serve. Rims it. Not good enough first touch for Ty to play through that. Gonna make him do it again. Goes backhand second and it's clean. Oh, that's such a good tweener by Ty. It looks like I thought he might have pushed it towards me, but he really pulls it towards that Spikeball flag in the background where David was standing. And that's a great little tweener. That's tough to do. All right, right now, Big Short up the break to win it, serving to win it. So 21-20. Good serve, deep off the net. That's a quality hit. Happy with myself there. And a great set by Anthony Lefty here. I know Ty where he's running. If Druck steps in, it's probably just going to hit him and go towards the stands unless he has a tremendous up to get it up in the air or up in the air and backwards towards Tyler. But I see Tyler running and just get enough to put it past him there to make it 21s. Little pocket. They'll probably play that. Yep. Not the best set, but Druck gets there with his long arms, puts it away. Do we rotate early there or did I count wrong? Either way. Rotate, they're up the break, 23-22 most likely. Get the balls back right away. Keep it moving. Love that. A great second little knuckly serve. Oh, Druck, it's right at his hand. Everyone knows it. That was a golden opportunity. As you can see, I shake my hands in nervous excitement getting out. Knowing we got away with one there. Make it 23s. Big time point there to stay in the game. Goes with the backhand. Probably his most aceful serve, even though he got a good push on Tyler earlier in this game, I want to say. Might have been game 2. Oh, I can't get it. I'm in the right spot. Maybe hits me a little too low. Oh, it hits my left hand and shoots downwards. I mean, it's unlucky. Sometimes it hits your palm. The worst is when it hits the heel of your hand, because if it hits your arm, it's up. Hits your palm, it's up. Hits the heel of your hand, it goes backwards over your head. That one hurts. Good serve by Drucker here. Oh, good little push to pocket it right over Tyler's arm. Again, squeaking through some holds, but, you know, your hitting only has to be good enough to put it past them, not just to make it look pretty. Little step. Definitely a pocket. Not the speediest serve of the 4 guys on this court right now. And that's why I go for the drop. Pretty good. It's on. Oh, my goodness. My hand did not go far enough for the pull. And they get a point, and now Tyler serving for the win. What a great little push. That's crazy. Ant not one to use his backhand a ton. Great little push flick. Tremendous shot. And they rotate 25s. Honestly, as a watcher with Big Short up, if you ask you probably get a 50-50 split if you ask them who's going to ace to win, Tyler or Drucker. Because both of these guys can just put it past. Great servers. Definitely a thought in your mind when you're receiving these guys down break game 3. Oh, decent up, and I'm just frustrated. I've been close a couple times. They've been hitting at me, and had a chance there and just didn't lean back enough, get my body in the right position. All right, 26-25. We're not getting up there just yet, but it's definitely not super early in extras. Puts it on. Good receive. Oh, and I pocket it. Ty gets this. Oh, and not a pretty hold. Ty gets a decent first touch. Could have put it closer for Drucker to get an easy set, but I mean, mediocre first touch, mediocre set, and a very difficult tweener not pulled off. And the game continues. 26s. First serve miss. Can't do that. Can't do that in extras. Tyler serving for the win here. 7-6. Good serve. Anthony in a great position to receive that lefty. And Ty somehow deadens that. And it doesn't go anywhere. That's brutal. 27s. Ant with the push serve and gets Ty. Big time break. Lets out the yell. Druck talking it over with Tyler. What happened? And looks like we're going to take a little time. Oh, no, they're going to ask if it was good or not. It looked good from here, but it's always worth a shot if somebody thought it might have not, might have been a little bit of a side pocket coming at Ty. I think David had a good view of that. Can we rewind that? I mean, maybe Sean did right, but Sean was standing behind, so he probably had a good view of that. Yeah, that's definitely a clean serve. If I recall, they called a timeout as an injury timeout. Druck was getting a little overheated. Crazy to call it 28-27, but I mean, if you're feeling it, you'd rather do that than. So actually, I did not line up this next stream. I forgot that this game was a part 1, part 2. Because we take a decent amount of break here. I think it's supposed to be 5 minutes. I think they let Drucker and Big Short take a little bit longer. No big deal. Super hot day. I mean, I'm not in charge of that. As much as I do want to watch this super fun looking game that they're playing with a bounce, I think we're going to try to move along and find the right one. Alright, so let's, here we go. Let's pause this. We're going to get out of here real quick. Let's see if it's the next one. Drew. Let's copy and paste this one in. Here we go. Last 9 points. Okay, we're back. This is the last 9 points. 28-27. Oh, they do not play that. Yep. So they took a little injury timeout. Second serve, 28-27. Druck gets a nice little push and throws his body. No avail. Getting a little bit more fans realizing the stakes right now at 28's game 3 of Summmerspike. Other than the... Oh, that's a great effort by Ty. Perfect read. Coming through, moving his feet, and just didn't get high enough maybe. Didn't get his chest in the right spot. A little bit too far from the net. Just great read, but didn't get the result. But as I was saying, maybe Moist Chico was deeper. I don't know the final score of a game 3. But, I mean, this is deep. Ty with the whole net to work with on his right hand. Very rarely is that ball gonna go up in the air. I believe it's 29s now. Great serve. I reached for it, and a very lucky result. There stayed on the ground knowing how lucky that was. It was a great serve, and the way I hit it, Ty dives with it, pockets right over him. He had a perfect read and just get lucky. And as you could see in game 3, we had a lot of really lucky holds. You know, played odds-wise. We probably got more than we should have. But here we go, serving for the win. 30-29. Great up. The dive. Puts it too deep. Great effort. Ant with a good serve. Great up. Honestly, off my hand, that felt great. Did not think I put that far. Turn around, and I mean, even if Ant gets that on, good shot that's coming right back to the net, and they're winning the point. But you never know. You got to put it on to get lucky. Set wasn't good enough, and game continues at 30s here. Looks like Druck's going to be serving. Good drop. Gets to it. Great pull. Good set to give Ant that angle to put it to the left of Ty, and that's exactly what he does. Here we go, serving for the win again at 31-30. Anchored Ally looking for their second Grand Slam win ever. And Ant doesn't touch that. It actually pockets up in the air. And this was another one I really felt like we could have won on this point. Doesn't touch it. He goes down to get a piece. And it's out of frame, but he actually does get a piece of the ball as he's crawling towards it to try to get that up. 2 in a row, though. Very close to winning it. Pockets. We try to play through. And pockets it up. Immediately disappointed. I get a little tip. Ant tries to dive. Doesn't get it there. That's big. That's a mistake by Ant. He knows it. It's unfortunate. Going on 2 is fine. It is tough, though, especially when you pocket it and the ball's high. When it's coming from 10 feet down, it's tough. Ant, oh, what a good up. Bad set. Here's Drucker coming through. The kick. Oh, and the dive. That's going to be it. After being really 2 breaks close of winning it. Big Short goes 2 straight breaks to win it. Hugging each other. Oh, I can't believe it. I watch it. I can't believe it. I'm standing there. I can't believe it. Watch it again. I mean, this is a great serve by Ty. Ant gets a quality up for how good the serve was. My set, it's a tough set, but, I mean, it's got to be better. I put it way too far. A decent on. Can't get over Druck. The lefty, the kick, and it's just out of my reach. A brutal way to lose. Quality last little rally, though. Better than getting aced. And a great win by the Big Short. Another close win for Ty over Anchored LI. But, yeah. Summmerspike 2019 finals. Quality finals here. And definitely a great match. I mean, could have went our way. Could have went their way. But in the end, goes Big Short's way. Anchored LI takes second. Chris and Skylar take third at Summerspike 2019. That's it for me here. If you have any feedback once this comes out, if you want a little bit more, whether it's breakdown of certain plays on defense, certain things as a commentator I could do better. I'm really new to this, but I really enjoy it. So looking to improve and hopefully to put more content out there for you guys. But really enjoyed watching, even though I didn't come out on the right side of it, watching a great match, great comeback in Game 2. We lead in Game 3, made some mistakes, and even have some chances to win it, and then a double break by the Big Short to claim the title. And Drucker becomes, other than CS and Chico, the 5th player to win Summmerspike there. So that's an awesome feat for him. But there we go. That's going to be it for me. Signing off. Until next time, keep watching Roundnet, and I'll keep putting it out.